Hey guys, Curt Chan, Technical Evangelist at Autodesk, and today I want to talk to you about a couple of tips and tricks in regards to using CAM for Fusion 360 in under 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first thing is our WaterJet preview. Now if you actually go to the very top right underneath your name, you drop down to Preferences. Under Preview now, we actually have added CAM, WaterJet, Laser, Plasma Cutter Support. So if you turn that on, what you'll see on your CAM ribbon toolbar now is something called WaterJet. And now you can actually apply contours, pick if you're doing a WaterJet cut, laser, or plasma, change the cutting feed rate, lead in, lead out, and so forth. If you're looking for a specific post, if you actually go to our forms page, let me just show you, on our website, what you'll see is that we've actually added, some of our support team have added new posts for, let's say, the OMAX or the Bernie plasma and so forth. And you're going to see a lot more to come later on too in the next release. So look out for that if you're interested and give it a try. But now talking about some other tips, let's talk about 3D strategies. And this is actually really slick. We took this from HSM Works as well as Inventor HSM, that HSM Works technology, and something called Derived Operation. The nice thing about this is that if you actually look at, for example, I've already set up my adaptive, my rest machining adaptive, and I came in with a 3D contour to just take a look at angles of 90 degrees to 45 degrees. Now I want to actually take all those same parameters I have under the 3D contour and apply it to a parallel strategy. Boundary conditions, tools, feeds and speeds, everything. This is where derived operation comes into play. If I right click on the contour, come down to create derived operation, go to 3D milling, come down to parallel, what you'll see now is I'm going to take everything that I have, apply to the parallel strategy, and you'll see I have the tool, the geometry, the boundary condition that I have set up, even the heights that I have adjusted, and all I have to do now is really go through and change the slope. So instead of doing 30 to 90, I can say 0 to 35 degrees. I can even say avoid touch surfaces, don't machine this face and this face, don't pick these two faces up, which is actually really nice. And then 2, if I come over here now to passes, you'll see I have the pass direction at 0 degrees. With parallel, I like to work with 45 degrees. And 2, if I always want this to be the default, 45 degrees, if I right click, I can actually say make default or make everything here default. So this is a nice tip that we've actually added as well. Something to kind of keep in mind. And I'll have to just say okay. From here now, I'll go through, generate that toolpath. You'll see right there the strategy that has been applied. And then now I can even drag this parallel strategy upward and place it right after the contour, the 3D operation contour. Even if I want to see how long it'll take to machine just that one strategy, well now if I right click on the parallel toolpath, come down now and you can see something called machining time. So clicking on that, you'll see now this will take 1 minute and 12 seconds to machine. So I can do it for each individual one, gives me the total feed time and everything so forth. I don't have to now go to the setup sheet to output the entire time to know how long everything will take. Lastly, let's talk about patterns. And this is actually really nice because you can see here on my tombstone that what I have set up is 6 instances. So what I can do is, first I'm going to select all the tool paths I want to pattern, then come under Setup, drop down and go to New Pattern. Now the nice thing about this is, one, it'll take all those operations, and now all I have to do is either do a linear, a circular, or a mirror pattern. The slick thing is, it's actually fairly easy. All I'm going to say is for direction 1, I'm going to pick maybe one of these edges and kind of come across. I know it's going to be a spacing of 3 inches, but I'm going to flip the direction of where it needs to go. Then now for additional direction, come on over, click on one of these directions, come down, I'm going to do a spacing of 4 inches, and then as well as instances of 3. And now I've copied all the toolpaths and applied it to all the instances that I have here. So hopefully this helps you guys out in regards to some quick tips on CAM for Fusion. I hope this is under 2 minutes, but hope you guys learned a lot. Follow me on Twitter at Curt_Chan. And thanks again. If you liked the video, click the thumbs up. Thanks again, guys.